Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. It's been a minute, and in a minute I mean a year, in which I did my senior year of college at Mizzou, and I just graduated this past May. I also got into grad school halfway across the country in Boston. So, spoiler alert, I'm moving. I've moved. In case you didn't know, I'm sure you already knew. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to vlog again. And I'm already doing a kind of bad job because I've been here for 3 weeks. So I'm gonna go back through and show you everything I've done since I got here, how I got here. But let's start it off with me and my sister and my dad loading up a minivan that we chose to rent to drive 21 hours from Missouri to Massachusetts, which was not a trip for the faint of heart, but we did it, and I think we had a good time doing it. Okay, I haven't vlogged in like a year, so cut me some slack if I mess up, but it's 2 a.m. and we're getting ready to leave my house because I'm moving to Boston and my parents are driving me and we're leaving today. And it's only a 21-hour drive, so let's kick it. And here's my cat. Come here, say hi. Yeah, she's a star. This is my seat, and this is my stuff. Say hi to that. They can't say hi right now. This is how hoarders die. So we split the drive up into 2 days, and our first destination was Erie, Pennsylvania, and we made it, and our hotel was really nice and fun and on the water. And the drive was good. We listened to music and the Harry Potter audiobook, so 10 out of 10 recommend. We got some tacos and burgers for dinner, and then we just walked around a little bit, and it was kind of fun, pretty serene. We were all really tired. Mostly my dad. My dad did, I think, all the driving, so shout out to Brett. Okay, I made my parents walk away so I can vlog because I'm scared and I haven't done it in a year. But look how nice it is outside. We were in the car for 13 hours and we finally made it. We're stopping in Erie, Pennsylvania. And I've never been to Pennsylvania. We also drove through Indiana and Ohio, and I've never been to any of these places. So tomorrow we're gonna pick up my key and hopefully get everything unpacked and set everything up in my room. I'm pretty rusty, but I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Anyway, we're here and it's pretty. I like the water and there's lots of boats. So. It's 4 a.m. We're leaving. If at all possible, I would just like to express how stuffed this car was. I mean, I had a headboard in there, I had a mattress in there, I had my bed frame in there, and I had all my kitchen stuff, all my clothes, everything. It was packed. It's Niagara Falls. Moving. So I couldn't pick my key up until after 12, so we decided to stop by Niagara Falls, which was really cool because I had never been, my mom had never been, and my dad hadn't been in a while. But it was really awesome, and I think it'd be cool to see it from the Canada side, so hopefully I can go back someday. Whitney's dream is also to marry a Canadian hockey player, so it was fun to see her future home, from afar at least. Okay, and then after another 8 or 9 hours, we made it to Massachusetts, and I did a really bad job, but I didn't vlog the entire time my parents were here. But just know we got everything moved in, and we cleaned a lot, and then we hung out. Hi, happy Monday. I've been really bad at vlogging so far, so I'm going to work on that starting today. But a basic recap of the past 2 days is that my parents and I cleaned,
hung out and went shopping on Facebook Marketplace, into Target and the hardware store several times. And it was good. I like it. I think we're having a good time. I'm gonna take a video of the apartment later so you can see it now before we get really going on decorating and everything. But my goal is to have my room cleaned up and stuff today. As you can tell, she's not looking her best yet. So that's one of my goals today. And then I'm also gonna get coffee. I think I'm gonna have to go to Target, and I'm gonna try to stop by the Goodwill, and then there's a TJ Maxx not that far. And I have a goal to find a mirror for my like desktop so I can do my makeup. And I also maybe want to see if I can find a floor length mirror, even if it's a cheapo one from Target. So I think those are my goals for today, and then to clean my room. So let's see how that goes.
We went and got coffee at Cafe Nero, and if you remember from like my UK vlogs, like we used to go there all the time, and it was surprisingly just so bad. Like, I don't know if I blocked it out or something, but it was just really bad. And then after that, we took the T into like downtown, and we just walked around for a bit. We spent some time in the Boston Common. I went with Emma and her mom, so that was kind of fun. It was a really beautiful park. I've been there several times since, and it's a nice place to just hang out and read a book. And then after a while, we should go on one of the little swan boats, like to really establish ourselves as Bostonians. So that's what we did.
Swan boat, swan.
She loves that. They're so fun. Okay, so after our boat ride, we went and walked down on Newbury Street, which is where all the fancy shops are, and we stopped and got lunch. I had this sandwich, it was really good, and then we walked by the Boston Library, which is exactly what you want a library to look like. And then after that, we ran a couple more errands, and I think we just headed home to work on the apartment after that. So this is my Target. Look how cute she is.
Hi, good morning. I'm gonna use this as a camera while I get ready because I don't have a big mirror yet. I'm gonna tell you what I did yesterday, and then maybe tell you what maybe might be happening today without jinxing it, hopefully. But yesterday I went and got coffee with Emma, and it was good. Well, the coffee was actually bad, but we got out, and that was the good part. After that, we went to Goodwill and we walked around a little bit. And I think it's like mostly clothes, which is fine. But I need to start finding some furniture like on the side of the street or something to like put in the living room and the kitchen, because it's looking a little really empty in there. And then at some point we gotta buy a couch, because I don't think any couch we find on the side of the road or would be gifted to us would fit in the tiny front door that we have. And I'm aware that I still haven't really given you a house tour, but I will. Just let me work on it for a little bit. After that, we met up with Miss Mom. We walked around campus, which I did with my parents a little bit before they left, which was nice. So it was good to see it again, and there was actually people there, and we got to go into like the student store, so that was good. And like see all the new ways I can probably spend all my money on clothes at St. Emerson and stuff. And then we went through the common and the gardens again, which was nice. I went on a swan boat, so maybe you saw me on a swan boat. And then we got lunch, and it was really good. And we walked down Newbury Street, maybe? I'm figuring it out, I don't know. But it was really pretty, and I think Whitney would really like it, so just know that if you know anything about that. And then we came back after that. I stopped by Target and I got some more stuff that I needed. And then I took a nap, and then I cleaned my room. So you can kind of like, it's better than it was, and my mom and dad know that. Maybe you don't know that, but it's better than it was, and it's more unpacked than it was, so that's good. And that took me most of the night, and then I ate pizza and salad. So, you know, I'm really living the high life. And then we watched Kung Fu Panda on the air mattress in the living room, which was fun. I was online shopping for a couch, and I busted out my tape measure and was trying to take measurements to see what will fit, but it was really not super helpful because I didn't know how to do that really. But so that was yesterday. It was good, and then I went to bed. And I slept a lot better last night than I did the night before. I think I'm gonna like my bed. I think it was just really dark the other night, and my parents left, so that kind of disrupted my sleeping pattern. And then where is my thing? And then this morning, got up, I just ate a piece of pizza. But I think I might try to go see a friend of mine, and possibly yours. But that means that I need to get on the T by myself. And that's a little scary, but I'm gonna do it because I can, and it's really not that hard. And it's like an hour, 2-hour trip, depending on how well the T is running. So let's all hope it's running well, because I need to be on it soon to get to my mystery location that I will tell to you if I make it there. And if I don't make it there, I'm not gonna tell you because I gotta get there eventually, and I don't really want to jinx any of that. So that's what we're getting ready for, is to meet up with a mystery person in a mystery place. But you know that I'm in Boston, so I feel like you can probably guess. But hopefully you'll see them, because that would be cool. And I want to see them, I know that. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then I'm gonna go try to get on the train and figure out how to get there. And then we're just gonna see where the day takes us. So I'll catch up with you later, and I'm sure you'll see all kinds of bits and bobs in between, so.
And then there's Sabrina the witch.
Oh gee, she's so pretty.
She's a stunner.
Wow.
Let's see how many people we can hit.
All of them.
It looks just like the thing.
Oh, are you guys together? So much witch content.
That's all we have here.
Some witch content for you.
There's like a panel around the corner that tells you. Some dude lived here.
Where we are.
This might not have been the way to go.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I would really like to see if we can.
I think we can make
pull
it.
this.
It's what time is it? It's like 2:03.
Okay, we got it.
The train's at 2:08. We're gonna get there.
Another quarter.
A light. Our greatest enemy.
Yeah, seriously.
Is it the right one?
Yes, I think so.
We're on the train. It's a nice sculpture. Just a little, it looks a little dead in the eyes, but that's he runs back. Everything we need.
happens, but it's really scary. It's just like Cromer. It's just it's like we're back.
Saffron milk
Lighting the way. Is there one lantern or two? I'm the wharf rat. I speak for the wharf. I bought a box of taffy.
Also, it's weird that there's a random dock.
I'm gonna touch the East Coast water with my pinky. I got it. It's gotta come up to me. Oh, it's really cold. I'm rating this beach a. Let me give it a 3
I'd give it like a 1.
for access to water
Yeah, that's the only point.
and temperature of water.
So my insurance has just I can get it.
I'm vlogging again.
Oh my god, you're vlogging?
Yeah.
Shut up, wait, I'm gonna cry.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi to Lady's vlog.
It's like you're still here with us.
I got me and Delaney reapping, so I did not get off at Salem. So I'm at Chelsea, and when I got off, I would not have been able to make it on this side of the platform because they don't have little over things. So you had to go all the way down, all the way over. Anyway, that one had just left when I got off. They was leaving when Delaney's train had left. So I'm waiting like another 20 minutes, jumping on the train. I'm going back to Salem, and I'm gonna get a burrito from Chipotle as well. Delaney also might be doing the same thing. I'm the only one here. And it's a little nipply out, but it's okay, it feels good. Anyway, yep, I'm at Chelsea. The more you know.
I accidentally found TD Garden. Good to know though. And this is on a... Okay, this is me as I am today editing this video. I want to talk about my date with Dale because I just didn't really feel like I had enough time in voiceover to do it. But I don't think that I could have gotten on the T by myself, ridden it as far as I did, and then gotten on a commuter rail for anybody else in my first week of Boston. And I was just so excited to see her. So it was so much fun. She showed me around Salem a little bit. She'd been staying there with her grandma this summer. So I just got to see a really brief view. And then while we were walking around, we were like, oh, the train to Rockport, which is the beach town that we were gonna go walk around at. Like, we were like, our train leaves in like 10 minutes. And we were like, probably at least a 5-minute drive away. So we were manically trying to get back, which was 1, hilarious, but 2, also reminiscent of literally any time we tried to go anywhere in the UK. And then we got there and it was so much fun, and we just got to like hang out and walk around and just chit chat and catch up. And we got to call Georgia, which was really fun. And then after we were done like hanging out there, we were like, yeah, we should probably go home. So we got on the train back to Salem, and I was just gonna stay on and go back to North Station so I could get back on the T and get back to my apartment, and then Dale was gonna get off at Salem. So we were just sitting there talking, and then we're not hearing them announce any places, and we look out, and all of a sudden we're like way past Salem. So we talked through Dale's stop, so she had to get out and get on a train back in the other direction. which I think is just a, you know, that's us. That's just us trying to make it through the time. But it was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to see her. I know you didn't get a ton of video content of her just then, but there might be more later. And there will be more later. And, you know, it was just so much fun. I haven't seen her in a year, so it was good to catch up. But I just wanted to tell you how the day was a little bit more than just the clips. And I didn't want to do another audio recording. So I hope you liked it, and I hope it was as fun for you to see her running at the Salem train station as it was for me to be sitting there waiting for her to pick me up. It was so good.
It's gonna go on the balcony.
It's just like we're at Price Chopper. I'm just that good.
You are just that good.
I remember the ranch. Okay. Oh, he left.
I took a picture.
So me and Emma walked on Newberry Street, which you just saw, and then we went and read in the park for a little bit. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember what I did the day before this, other than grocery shop and make tacos. But I think we might have gone to TJ Maxx and done the shopping that I didn't do earlier that week.
Okay, I've been a little MIA, but that's because I've been doing things and talking to people. But I'm gonna show you my room, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing today, I guess. Okay, so I finally started hanging some stuff up. So there's this, and then we have my fun prints that I stole from my little Scarlett, and Megan made that one, or her friend made that one. And then we have my calendar, my beautiful pictures of myself from Dale and Georgia. And then I have some postcards from friends, my tiny mirror where I put my keys. This is my desk for now. I need a desk chair. And I got this mirror at Goodwill yesterday, and it works pretty good. My craft cart and some stuff for junk journaling, my fan, my heater thing. And I just decorated it with my little stuff. And then I have I made a little collage wall with all my pictures and bits and everything. I suppose I can open the windows. Got my vision board here, my little Scotty dog, my tote bags and stuff from Study Abroad. Here's my bed. I think it looks cute with its little thing. And then here's what I did over my bed. I have some pictures, and I did the little tennis racket thing, and I think it turned out cute. Most people used on Pinterest used clothespins to do it, but I kind of just used sorry, that's my charger, all of the little paper clips I had. And then here I just have my little school bears and my books. And that's what it looks like. My little light. I want to get a standing mirror to go there though. And then I have my projector set up here. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be cute. But I need a couple more things still. Okay, and then today, it's Dale's birthday. So happy birthday, Dale. I just made her a card. And then I think I'm gonna go try to find a little present thing and maybe a fun snack to give her to give her when she gets here, which should be in a couple hours. So I've got some work to do. So wish me luck. Thanks.
Okay, so me and Emma went into town, got some pizza for lunch, and then we popped into this little record store thing, and I got Dale a Noah Kahn CD for her car, because she just got a new car with a CD player. And then I went and I met her at the Arlington station, and we came back to my apartment for a little bit, and then we just hung out and got some dinner, and then went and got some cake from Star Mart.
Oh my god, you're on episode 15.
Yeah, I've been working.
Happy birthday! Thank you. You're welcome.
So me and Dale had like a little sleepover and watched the Vampire Diaries and Sunrise from Pretty on my projector and just really hung out. It was really fun.
Beard?
I wonder if he knows about Thanksgiving.
Do you see the piece of hair hanging from his chest?
Oh yeah.
That's a solid. That would
Hey
be.
bud, don't attack.
Bye. She's leaving.
So I had to drop Dale off at the T-stop so she could get home. But we had a lot of fun. Like, we just were hanging out and talking, but we just haven't gotten to do that in so long. So it wasn't that exciting for maybe you to watch, but we had a lot of fun and talked and everything. And then after she left, me and Emma went and walked around the North End because we hadn't been there. And we found this cool bookstore and like all the little cute brownstone buildings and like the fun little streets. So tried to find some way to distract myself after Dale left, but we had fun too, and it was nice outside. So after a while of walking around, we remembered this Vintage Fest thing we saw online, so we decided to go check it out, and we hopped on the Red Line, which was kind of cool because it took us to Cambridge, Somerville area. But we walked around the Vintage Fest and it was cool, but everything was really expensive and it was really hard to like actually look at anything because it was so crowded. But it was still cool to check out.
We went to Dunkin'. How's yours, Emma?
It's good. It's very sugary.
Yeah,
But what else
I
can you
agree.
expect from Dunkin'?
but still good. So
Still good.
So that was my first like Boston Dunkin'. It was pretty good, but it was pretty sweet. So I think next time I need to try actual coffee. And then we just walked around Brookline and checked out the Trader Joe's.
we just went to Trader Joe's and it was a 20-minute walk, which is still 20 minutes shorter than the time it takes to drive to the one at my house.
After that, I attempted laundry for the first time and it went pretty well, but the basement is definitely a little spooky.
We just watched the Love Island reunion. Marissa, how do you feel?
It was boring. There was no crash out, no drinks were spilled. I was expecting a blow up. I am very upset.
Disappointed to say the least. And now
Also,
we're gonna go.
Heartbreak challenge wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad? Her
I will
ass
say it.
was still in his face, but it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
And now we're gonna go look for some furniture.
Not this way. Oh wait.
But that just goes back to that main strip.
This way.
Tuesday, I went to a coffee shop for a couple of hours and applied to a few jobs, and then we went and explored downtown Boston a little bit more, and then searched for some more free Facebook Marketplace furniture for our apartment. So Wednesday, we went and we found this Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all three back to back to back, which is really fun. And then because we'd been here for about a week and a half, we decided it was probably about time to start exploring the North End a little bit more, which is where more of the touristy kind of stuff is, and like I think where a lot of like people just go to visit when they come to Boston. So we went into the Quincy Market and just walked around there. And then it turned out like we had been gone for a long time, so we were all kind of getting a little bit hangry after like hanging out by the water for a while. So we went to Star Mart and got like a frozen pizza, salad, and some Coke, and then we all just kind of sat and hung out together and watched the Vampire Diaries for a little bit. But it was a really nice day, and the North End is definitely somewhere that like even now I still want to explore a little bit more. So it was a fun time and a good Wednesday. Thursday morning, me and Emma went and picked up a table and semi-illegally brought it on the tee, and then it was time to get ready for orientation.
Okay, I'm getting ready to go to orientation. This is how I look. I don't know if I can show you my. Give me a second. I don't know if you can see any of that, but anyway. That's the fit.
Me, Marissa, and Emma took the T to the Paramount Theater, and we got to spend some time hearing from the program and like some of our professors and stuff. And then we had a little reception.
It's been a journey, and we're so happy that you've arrived.
At the reception, we got to meet a bunch of different grad students, which was really cool, and we got to like talk to the different magazines and stuff on campus and to get some more info about them. And then we went out and had a little drink before we went home. Friday was August 29th, and September 1st in Boston is Moving Day, also known as Alston Christmas, because people just leave their free stuff outside. So we went and scoured the streets for a little bit, and then came back and decorated the apartment for a while, and thought about maybe going out that night.
This guy at the 4th of July party.
So we ended up going to this bar called The Silhouette, which I think is a pretty classic, like, Alston bar. Apparently they have this thing where if you have a tattoo of a rat eating a hot dog, you get free hot dogs for life, so that's useful information. But we met a bunch of, like, really cool people and just got to, like, I don't know, talk to, like, people that weren't just the three of us, which was fun. And then we went and got Taco Bell and played some Mario Kart. So 10 out of 10 night. So Saturday morning, me and Emma went and checked out the Boston Public Library, which was really cool. It was so beautiful on the inside, and I have like a couple pictures of it on my like vision board, so it was really somewhere I was excited to go. And I ended up getting a library card, which was really fun, and I got the limited edition one, which is also really cool. But then we just walked around for a while before going to the St. Anthony's feast. Apparently they have like a little outdoor market in front of the common in the garden on Saturdays, which is kind of cool. There was a bunch of cute prints, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and check it out.
Get a cannoli.
The feast was really fun and the food was really good, but it was also super crowded, so we didn't stay too long. Sunday, we were really getting into the free stuff, Alston Christmas of it all, so me and Marissa went hunting for some things, and we actually got a good haul.
And I was like, no. This is our haul.
OMG, 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 OMG.
I also went to the grocery store and got some stuff, so I made some chicken chili and some like meatballs, so I have food for this week and next week, and we found this lamp on the side of the road too. Monday, I really wanted to find like a park or something, so I took a 45-minute walk to the Charles River Reservation, and it was really nice, and there's a lot of people out. And it was definitely like a chill place for me to read for a while. And then after that, I just went home, and for the 2 days after this, I was like super sick. I don't know why. I was taking like Dayquil, NyQuil, and laying in bed.
Okay, I know I've been MIA, but let it be known that I've been sick for like 2 days, like in the bed, not leaving the house, eating handfuls of cheeses at a time, kind of sickish. But I'm feeling a lot better, and it's my first day of class. I'll update you guys on all the orientation hoopla that happened day before yesterday, that caused us all a tizzy, but I figured I'd show you my outfit first. I'm going to my first class. It's Thursday. It's from 6 to 9:45 p.m. So that's almost a 4-hour class, and that's the latest I've ever had class. So we're gonna see how that goes. I have some more cheeses in my bag and some water, and hopefully that's enough to sustain me through this time. And it's my book editing class. How cool and how fun is that? Next week I have Publishing by and for Women and Book Publishing Essentials. And already for Book Publishing Essentials, I have like 4 manuscripts, which are like 4 basically novels to read before we have an assignment with them. I guess October 6th, so that's gonna be exciting. But anyway, here's my outfit. Let's see if it'll. So I'm just wearing my jeans that Grandma had. Thanks, Grandma. And this shirt. It's pretty chill. And then I finally laced up my Converse. But I think it's good and professional enough while still being fun. And then I am gonna take, let me show you. I'm gonna take this crab sweater to establish myself as a New Englander, even though I've been here for maybe barely 3 weeks. And then lastly, I did buy this bag from Banana Republic, and it's nice and slouchy and huge, and it can fit my computer in it. I don't know if you can see it there. It can fit my computer and I have a notebook, I have pencils, I have pens, I have a book to read on the bus, on the train, on the T in there. So I've got really all I need, and my wallet. So I'll update you when I get back, and I promise eventually you'll see this footage, and eventually you'll be like, oh, she hasn't just been off the face of the earth for a month. Like, you'll see what I've done and where I've been and where I've gone and who I've met. But yeah, so that's it for me right now. First day of class. Wish me so much luck, because I'm actually so scared. But there's 12 people in this class, and I figure I've embarrassed myself in front of many more. So what is 12 people? So wish me luck. I'll talk and update you soon. But thanks for being here spiritually with me.
I got there a little bit early, so I just kind of hung out outside. I saw this girl with a really cute dog. And then I just got ready to go in. But class was really great. I'll talk to you more about it, I'm sure.
He's sad and he's pissed. The Chiefs suck, and I say this as somebody who cares for them.
Okay, this is actually what I'm good at. Baking.
Okay, teach me your ways. Wink. Let's go. Thanks, ChatGPT, for that recipe. And Marissa for ad-libbing.
May have changed ChatGPT's recipe a little bit.
To the north end.
Stop at an ATM.
After going to the farmer's market, me and Marissa went to go find this Mizzou alumni watch party for the KU game. And we went, and it was really fun. We got to meet a lot of people. And it was just a really nice time and a good way to get out.
Beer time.
We're going to a Mizzou KU
It's beer
watch
time.
party. And it's time to drink some beer and to watch some football. We took our IDs. It's been at least 5 minutes. Like pretend I'm on Snapchat. Oh, wait, turn it so it says the thing.
Yeah.
We were invited to a housewarming, and we're gonna go buy a bottle of wine to give them so they like us.
But it's raining.
But it's raining.
And we're missing the end of the Mizzou.
And we're missing the end of the Mizzou KU game.
KU color.
And our umbrellas are KU colors, so ignore that. But I think it's better if we don't watch. They were doing better when we didn't watch, so
We couldn't watch anymore.
we couldn't do it anymore. Just, that's what we walked in on the way to the store. This giant puddle. I need some rain boots. Look at our jeans. We went to the housewarming, and it was really nice, and there was a lot of people there, and we talked to people, and I think we made at least one friend, and we got to know them, and they were really nice, and I think we could probably hang out with them again, so that's really good. But I'm exhausted, so now I'm gonna lay down. Hi guys, welcome to the end of the vlog. You made it. I'm sorry that it was kind of thrown together, but I tried to explain everything with what you saw as best as I could. But I've been here for 23 days. It's been really fun. It's been really good. I really am liking Boston. It's definitely different than home, which I think was kind of the whole point, but I do miss all of you a lot, obviously. But I think I'm really gonna like it. Like, and hopefully we can start meeting some more people, making some more friends, and getting to see our old friends. Like, I think definitely a highlight of the past like couple weeks being here was getting to see Dale again, like actually in person. And then just getting to explore, like, that's just always so much fun. And then last week we had like obviously my first class and it went really well. I will say, so I think it was Tuesday, my roommate Emma, she had her orientation, but me and Marissa hadn't heard anything about a program orientation for us. And then while Emma was there, she was like, they just said that this was supposed to be for your program too, but the program director, I guess, forgot to send out the email. So nobody from my program, publishing and writing, was at the orientation, which is funny because I just feel like that's so dumb just because you forgot an email. But we're gonna have a makeup orientation on Tuesday, and I'm not sick anymore, so at least I can actually go to that one and feel better, and like actually talk to people. So I have that coming up this week. I've only been to one of my classes. I went to my book editing class and it was really fun. Like, it was really long, but people in there are really nice, and so hopefully I can get to talk to them more. There's actually one other girl in there from Missouri, which is really funny to me because there's only 12 people in there. But I think it's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna get to actually like edit like an MFA student's like manuscript, which is like kind of crazy. So I think that'll be done like before my birthday. So by the time I'm 23, I'll have edited my first book, allegedly, hypothetically, which is kind of crazy and cool. And then I have my other two classes, Monday and Tuesday this week, for the first time. So I'm really excited for those and to like get the feel of that. And then there's like a club fair or something on the 19th, and just a lot of stuff coming up, which is really exciting. Like, I'm excited to have somewhere to go and stuff to do. Other than that, I've been like applying to jobs and I really am not having a ton of luck yet. So if you have any moments, wish me luck, and I don't know, hopefully I can find something so I can have some money to go do some fun things. But so far it's been really good. I'm really enjoying it. I owe you a house tour for sure, and I'll make sure I put that in the next one, and I'll make sure the next one isn't 3 like weeks, hopefully all jumbled together. Hopefully I can get back like in a schedule with it. But it's been really fun to like try to document stuff again, and even like going back and like editing like the video, it was like really crazy to see like, I guess, everything I've done since I've been here, which I feel like I've been here for a decent amount of time now, so like I should have been doing stuff, but like I feel like I've done like a lot of stuff, and I don't know, I'm just really excited to keep doing stuff and to keep meeting people and yeah, everything. So I'm working on writing letters, so if I owe you a letter, just know I'm working on it. I'm working on sending some postcards, so hopefully I'll have some things coming your way. But I think that's all I have for right now. So thanks for watching. And it's kind of a long one, so if you don't get through the whole thing, I don't blame you. But here's to school actually starting and doing the work that I literally moved here to do. So I'll see you guys next time, but I hope you liked it. Bye.